Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collingwood for YouTube. I was gonna do a read along of chapter 13 for To Benight and Beguile, but I'm gonna just talk about it instead because I get to talk about it tomorrow with the writer John Philip Betancourt. So I'm gonna talk about the final chapter. You know, do I feel sorry for Evie? By the end of this, Evie is committed to Wincliffe Sanitarium by Jacob, who has been lying, conniving, and just a complete dick. I mean, he's killed Sabrina. He's done everything dastardly. Him and Gaspar are just, one and one A. And so, do I feel sorry for her? Yeah, I do. I mean, she's not crazy. And I'm sort of wondering if her family's. I know Rebecca said she doesn't want to leave the island, but I can't see how it won't leave the island. I'm sure I think her family. I'm hoping her family gets involved. Maybe they'll help her somewhat. Hey, that's our kid. What, you can keep your money. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with her. Um, I could see Sebastian breaking her out in a sense too. I mean, he's a vampire. I think that's one of the things too with Sebastian. Him killing Gaspar. You gotta believe once Jacob discovers that body, he might be happy at first that he doesn't have to pay Gaspar back. But he can't be like, sure, he could tell Rebecca, oh, well, maybe it was somebody, maybe it was Mary, but he's gonna know better. I mean, come on, like, how, how do you look at that and go, oh, it was a person? No, no, no. Uh, and Christian discovered the body, which is really interesting and which I liked. I mean, that was a nice little twist there. I was not expecting that at all. So here's the thing, too. It, my favorite character in this story isn't necessarily a person, it's actually the island itself. Mainly because it feels so strange and it just feels like a lot of things happen on this, like almost anything could happen on this island. I don't mean just to the people in the Terramore house. I mean the people on the island in general. Um, which is something I can't wait to discuss with John Philip Betancourt tomorrow night. I got a ton of questions for him. And yeah, well, I'm sure we'll talk Dark Shadows. Not at all. Not no. Of course, we'll talk Dark Shadows. Um, um, so I'm sorry I didn't do the read along. I really, I'll tell you why I enjoy this island. It just feels so strange, and I mean that in the utmost way. Where when I look at the island, I feel as if I'm standing on there as a bystander, going, "Oh man, you got to get out of here. This place is dangerous. This place is there's something to it." And I'm not just meaning like Eliza's power either. There's something. This sort of has a. And I'm not saying John did this on purpose or did this. It has a Cthulhu feel to it. It has a God. Who am I thinking of? It has like a shadow over Innsmouth feel to it, where you feel just doom is imminent for the island and its inhabitants, and the island just okay. I'll give an example. Evie gets committed, right? Evie's leaving the island by sense, right? But it doesn't even really feel like she's ever really left. If that makes sense, and maybe I'll bounce it off, John. I'm sure. Okay, got that. But really, really good. Sorry for my machines going off. Sorry about that. But really, really good. The scene setting is just awesome. I enjoyed the character development, but again, my favorite character is the island itself. It's literally feels like it's its own entity, and that's amazing that any writer can take a place and make it feel like an entity in its own right. Um, Link's gonna be in the description box tomorrow night. John Philip Betancourt comes on and talks about this with me. To Benight and Beguile.